Okay, so let us start. No worries, you can recite it later. Okay, so let us start with the prayers. Om Adhyanatimirandasya Gnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurudme Nitanyena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namah Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Stapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupaha Kadamayam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Yuta Padakamalam Shri Guru Vaishnavamsha Shri Rupam Sagar Chatam Sahagana Raghunathan Sajivam साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधा कृष्णपादान् सहगणललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितांश नमः ॐ विष्णुपादाय कृष्णापृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्त स्वामिनिति नामिने नमस्ते सरस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेषा शून्यवादी पाश्चात्यदेशतारिणे वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्येव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः नमो महावदन्याय कृष्ण प्रेम प्रदायते कृष्णाय कृष्ण चैतन्या नाम्ने गौरद्विषे नमः पञ्चतत्त्वात्मकं कृष्णं भक्तरूपस्वरूपकं भक्त्यावतारं भक्त्याख्यं नमामि भक्तशक्तिकम् हे कृष्ण करुणा सिंधु दीनबंधु जगतपते गोपेशा गोपिका कांता राधा कांता नमोस्तुते जयतम शरतो पांगो मतिर्गति मत्सर्वस्य पदं भोजौ राधा मदनमो दिव्याद्वृन्दारण्य कल्पद्रुमादा श्रीमद्रत्नागरा सिंहासनास्थौ श्रीमद्राधा शीलगोविन्द देवो क्रिस्थालिभिः सेवामनो स्मरामि श्रीभद्रसारसारं वां श्रीवटतटस्थिता कर्शनवेणुस्वाणैर्गोपी गोपीनाथाय श्रीस्तुनः तप्तकाञ्चन गौराङ्गी राधे वृन्दावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंदा श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्त वृंदा हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 रामा राम राम हरे हरे जगन्नाथ बलदेव सुभद्रा मैया की जय श्री प्रभुपाद की जय निताय गौर प्रेमानंद Okay, so sorry, somebody wanted to join the class. Okay, chalo. So now let us start. So this chapter that we are going to discuss today is secret of all the secrets. Yeah. So Krishna says that this chapter is the most confidential knowledge. Now, some of the aspects of this chapter I had covered it previously. Why did I cover it previously? So that you get used to it. Yeah. So it will not be completely new for you. So few of the aspects which are there I had tried to cover it previously, but now Krishna is telling about himself. Yeah. So first he told about, what is karma yoga. He told about jnana yoga. He told about bhakti yoga. He told about ashtanga yoga. Yeah. He told us what are our do's, what are our don'ts, what makes us angry. He spoke about mind. Yeah. He spoke about so many things. Krishna spoke about so many things. Now Krishna is telling about himself. Yeah. So now he's telling who is he. Yeah, so you would want to know, right? Who is Krishna? What does he do? Where does he stay? How does he stay? And what is his routine? Yeah. So how does his day start? How does his days end? What does he do? Whole day, what does this Krishna do? Yeah, you are all excited to understand what does Krishna do? Yeah. Where does he stay and what are all his duties? What all are things that he is performing in this world? What are the things outside the world? What is performing? So everything Krishna is telling about himself in this chapter. Okay. So it is like, for example, if I take Modi ji, okay, if I take Modi ji, now Modi ji, you are knowing, okay, Modi ji is Prime Minister of India, and you know his attire, how he dresses. You know that he's very busy person. He's looking into so many things. He's controlling the entire. He's looking after entire India and all that. Okay, so that you know about Modi ji. But now, where does Modi ji stay? What does he do in the house? Who are his relatives? What does he eat? What time does he sleep? What time does he get up? What does he do in his free time? Yeah. So those are all very what do you say? Those are all very personal aspects. Yeah. So Modi ji wouldn't discuss that with everyone. That this Sunday evening I went with the I spent time with someone, or this whatever, also Modi ji will not tell about his personal aspects. Modi ji outside will be very formal. Yeah, with very formal, his meetings will be there, and he will go for different programs, and he will give his lectures, and he will be very formal. Yeah, but at home, Modi ji is completely different. Yeah, so I'm just giving example of Modi ji. Yeah, so similarly, Krishna. So one we know, okay, Krishna is the first. Krishna told us about, he told us about difference between body and soul. Yeah, this we know. Image first thing in the chapter 2, Krishna told that you are not this body, you are spirit soul. That is what he said. And then so why are you not this body? Because you will leave this body after a period of time. You will leave this body. Like when our clothes gets torn, we throw away the clothes, right? Similarly, the soul throws away this body. No, I don't need this body now. I need to take another body. Yeah. So based on whatever karmas we did, we will get a new body. So like that Krishna said, you are not this body, you are a spirit soul. And based on your karma, you will get a different type of body. You will get a cat body or a dog body. Or if you are very pious, you studied Bhagavad Gita in your life, and you did all the good things which pleased Krishna, then you will get, again, either you will get a human body, or you will get a chance to go back to body, which is our real home.
Mataji,
Hold on, beta, hold on. So then,
Mataji, I have a question.
एकच minute, just hold on. You can all raise your hand whoever has question, just 2 minutes. Yeah. So then he told about the body and the body and soul. Yeah. So you are not this body, you are spirit soul. Then he told us about the next thing. He is saying that, oh, when the soul leaves the body, yeah, who accompanies the soul? The super soul, the Paramatma sitting in the soul. The Paramatma sitting in the soul goes along with the super soul. Why? Because Paramatma is like our father. Yeah, so he tells about that. Paramatma and Jivatma and Paramatma. So Paramatma is the super soul. Yeah. And then he also tells us that in each and every living entity, there is a super soul sitting. Yeah, there is a Jivatma sitting and there is a super soul sitting. So that is the reason why we should not hurt any living entity. Yeah, like Sachi was telling the other day, if we see a small insect in the temple, they would just pick it up on the paper and throw it outside. They will not kill that insect. Why? Because that insect also has a Paramatma sitting within it. The Paramatma wouldn't like anyone hurting his child, because everyone is child of Krishna, right? So we saw the difference between body and soul. Yeah, we saw the the soul and super soul. Super soul never leaves this. Now, one thing he is going to tell us, yeah. So he's going to tell us about the relationship between the soul and super soul. Yeah. So he's going to tell us about the relationship. How is the relationship between soul and super soul? It is very sweet. It is very nectarian. It is not like that, I am like a strict father. You do this, I'm going to punch you. Yeah. You're going to punish you. Why did you do this? You were not supposed to do like this. It is not like that. The relationship between soul and super soul is very loving. Yeah, there's Vatsalya Ras. Yeah, Vatsalya Ras is the relationship between Krishna and his mother. So sweet relationship between Krishna and his mother. Then Sakhya Ras, loving relationship with the cowherd boys and the cowherd girls, and they are all playing and they're all having fun. And they are going on the banks of Yamuna and they are having different kinds of plays and different kinds of, gala time they are having. Yeah? That is Sakhyaras. Yeah, there is loving relationship. Then Dasyaras, Hanuman. Yeah, he is in Dasyaras. He says, my dear Lord Ram, I am whatever you tell me, I am ready to do. I am your servant, eternal servant. Yeah, that is Dasyaras. And then there is Madhuryaras. Madhuryaras is Gopis. Gopis love for Krishna. Like that, there are different rasas in which we express loving relationship with Krishna. So Krishna says that, even if your soul, even if your super soul or whatever, that is the concept. But basically, the relationship with you and me is very sweet. You can see me as a child, you can see me as a friend, you can see me as your brother, you can see me as your father, you can whatever relationship you want me to see, I will reciprocate to that relationship. Yeah? So that is what Krishna is saying. So this wonderful, beautiful relationship, that is also one part which is going to get covered in this chapter. Okay. 2 minutes for questions. Yes, Sanchi.
Mataji, I didn't have a question, but I would like to share some knowledge. If you have done very bad karmas in your past lives, you will be a dog right now. You know the reason why? Because dogs can see the like the atmas which are roaming around anytime.
Yeah, but I mean, understand the concept. That's absolutely fine, but understand the concept. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Thank you, Sachi. Yes, Vidisha.
आता जे मला मला क्वेश्चन नाही ते पिक्चर वर तुम्ही लास्ट पिक्चर दाखवलेला ना तो एक छोटा मुलगा असतो तो मोठा होता तो वाला पिक्चर दाखव ना त्याच्या
Ah,
तो काळा
ah,
वाला एक रूम हा
that is,
त्याच्या हा तो काळा वाला ते रेड वाला सर्कल दिलं ते काय आहे
that is the soul leaving the body. Yeah, so that is soul leaving the body. Okay, chalo. So now Krishna is telling about many other things. So among is sorry. Yeah. So Krishna in this please don't mute yourself. Siddhi, be on mute. Yeah. So Krishna in this chapter he is telling about the like last time he told about the spiritual world. He told about so here again he's going to tell about the spiritual world. He's going to tell about the Vaikuntha planets. He's going to tell about the material world. He's going to so some things he also describes in the spiritual world. That in the spiritual world that there is so loving relationships that even within the animals, yeah, deers and tigers, the lions and the tigers they don't kill the deers. Yeah, there even the lion and tigers they drink milk. Yeah, so everyone is very friendly. The deer and the tigers would embrace themselves. It is like that loving relationship which exists in the spiritual world. Yeah. So let us move ahead. Yeah. And so this is the loving relationship that I was talking about. Yeah. And in this way, here it is only your body and soul. Yeah. Wherein body and soul, what will happen? You do good karma, you will go to the higher planets. You do bad karma, you go to the lower planets. You keep on rotating here in the cycle of birth and death. Yeah. So that is what Krishna is saying. This is the material universe. These are the Vaikuntha. This is the Vaikuntha planet. Yeah. I'm going to cover this a little later. This is the goal of Vrindavan. Yeah. This is the loving relationship. So we are all we were here, okay? We were all here in the spiritual world. But just because we wanted to enjoy independently, yeah, just because we wanted to enjoy independently, we said, no, I don't want to stay here. I want to, sometimes we say, right, we become very adamant child and we want to leave. And that is why we left the spiritual world and we came here. Yeah. So we were all here. Our aim is to go back here and have fun with Krishna. No exams, no studies, nothing. Just have fun with Krishna. Yes, Shiven, you have question?
Yes, Mataji. And before
Yes.
picture, once you can show Mataji.
Yeah.
Yes, Mataji. In this, why? Yes, this Mataji. Why is everyone in the same color, Mataji?
So this is Vaikuntha planet. So here it is. Okay, so let me okay, let me explain it now only. I was going to explain it a little later. See, here it is in the Vaikuntha planet, this Aishwarya Bhav. So here, Krishna is here in this Goloka, Krishna is in Madhurya Bhav or in a loving relationship. Everyone is loving each other, okay? Once what happened is, this Gopakumar, okay, there was this Gopakumar who was living in Goloka, okay? He happened to leave Goloka and he reached this Vaikuntha planet. Okay, he reached here. Now in Goloka, like the cowherd boys, this small little boy, this small little boy was a cowherd boy. Yeah, and he was in the turban and in dhoti, and because he heard the calves and cows, his dhoti was really muddy, dusty. And that is this Gopakumar, he happened to come into this Vaikuntha. Now in Vaikuntha, in Goloka, Krishna stays here in two-handed form. Yeah, but in Vaikuntha, Krishna stays in the four-handed form. In this Vaikuntha planet, everyone, who is there in Vaikuntha planet looks like Krishna only. Yeah, everyone looks like
taken.
Krishna. So everyone is, is like four-handed form. They have Shankha, Chakra, Gada, but everyone will have this. That the how do I identify the Kaustubh jewel which is there on the heart of Krishna is not there on anyone. Yeah, so like that. So here
Taken,
in this
Mataji.
Vaikuntha planet, now all these things Krishna tells about, okay, in this chapter. So Krishna tells that here in this Vaikuntha, there is Aishwarya Ras. Everything is opulent. Opulent matlab everything is very rich. Yeah. So everyone will have aeroplanes to go, and everyone will be of gold and jewels, and everything will be like total, like you say, or an 8-star or a 10-star hotel. Yeah. Or if you comparing a 1-star hotel, our material world, our universe is like a prison. Now you compare the prison to a 10-star hotel. Yeah, how the rooms will be, how the ambience will be, how the restaurant will be. Yeah, it will be like totally different, right? It will be like totally wow, like that. Okay. So here, this is the Vaikuntha planet. Yeah, everyone is very formal, but here in this Vaikuntha planet is Aishwarya Bhav. But everyone is very formal here. Yeah. So everyone will be chanting the mantras. Everyone will be, very respectful to each other. So this is Vaikuntha planet. But here in Goloka, everyone is very chill. Yeah, there is no Shankha Chakra Gada Padma. There is no formal dress. Yeah. So here it is like, the Prime Minister in his proper dress. But here it is like Prime Minister in his t-shirt and shorts. Yeah, playing with the child, becoming a horse, and the child riding on his back like that. So here it is totally informal, but here it is totally formal. So these are all spiritual planets. Okay, this Vaikuntha and this Goloka are all spiritual planets. This is a dark dungeon where we are into. This is a prison. Okay, we are into this prison. But this is Vaikuntha planet. Whoever wants to work very opulently. Some say no. Some people know they like shlokas a lot. So they will want to chant shlokas. They will like to chant mantras. So like that, Krishna said, okay, no problem. You still love me, so you can come to the Vaikuntha planet. And some they have like I said, like Vatsalya Bhav, a motherly love, or a Sakhya Bhav, a friendly love, or Madhurya Bhav, like Gopi's love, Rasya Bhav, like Hanuman. Like that, they will come here. Whoever has those rasas, they will come here. So Krishna says, no problem. Whatever way you want to worship me, whatever way you want to love me, I am there. Yeah, I will manifest in that form, like that Krishna says. Okay, so these are this form. This is what he explains, right? Now you have been seeing this picture since you started studying Bhagavad Gita. Earlier, were you aware about this? No, right? You were not aware about this. So this is the secret knowledge which Krishna tells about himself. Yeah. So for example, I always give this example. Uh, Maybe I'll tell again. Yeah. So say you ask one boy. Okay, you ask one boy that friend, where did you study? So he said, I studied in India. So which college did you study? So he would say that I studied in IIT. Oh wow, you studied in IIT. And after that, I did my MBA. I did my MBA from IIM Ahmedabad. Wow, MBA from IIM Ahmedabad. And then what did you do after that? And he said, I again went to do my master's in Boston. Okay, so acha, you went in Boston. And now what are you doing currently? So then I worked as a director in Microsoft, and then now I have my own big company wherein I have some 1,000 employees. Where I have and my operations are across the globe. So wow. So what a person this is, you might say. He's so much boasting about himself. He's so proud. He's so boasting about himself. Yeah. So was the boy boasting about himself?
No, Mataji.
No, Mataji.
You are asking, so the person is telling about himself. He is not
Right.
boasting or
Absolutely. So similarly, when Krishna is telling, that I created this, the billions of universes came out of my body. So Krishna says, I stay in the Vaikuntha planet in four-handed form. I stay in the Goloka as two-handed form. And then Arjuna is asking, who is God? So Krishna is telling, I am God. Yeah. So if someone asks the king, who is the king? And the king says, I am the king. So is the king a bad person? See? Is the king proud about himself? He's saying, I am the king. But isn't it our duty to know who is God? Yeah? Yeah. So it is our duty to know who is God, right? So
Yes,
very important point. So Krishna is telling about his confidential thing. Yeah, otherwise, if you were not studying Bhagavad Gita, you would not know any of these things. Just because you're studying Bhagavad Gita, you know this. Your science, your maths, your history, your geography are not going to tell you about these things. And all these things you will carry to your next life. Remember this. These things will carry to your next life. Your English, Hindi, maths, history, geography, that you are not going to carry to your next life. Yeah. This knowledge is very transcendental knowledge. Yeah. So that is the important point to note here. Okay. So let's go here. Okay. So this is the universe here. Then this is the Vaikuntha planet, and this is the Goloka. So I just wanted to show you the step by step. This is the jail wherein we are all
Mataji, I
living.
have a doubt.
Yes, beta.
Mataji, Earth is only the planet where living things are there. So how Vaikuntha planet and spiritual world is there?
Yeah, I did not understand your question. Can you please repeat again?
Teacher, Mataji, only Earth, there are only living things on Earth.
No, living beings are everywhere. Even on the sun planet, living beings are there. Okay, even on the sea. So I'll give you another example. Okay, just assume for a situation that deep inside the sea. Okay, deep inside the sea. Now, because there were videos taken, you know that there are living beings staying there. But deep inside the sea, otherwise, if you cannot go there, you will think that nobody is staying there, right? So, for example, fishes can stay in the sea because they have been given a body which can adapt themselves in the water, in the sea water, right? Similarly, on the sun planet also, there are living beings. We do not know that. On the moon planet also, Bhagavatam Vasudev tells, Krishna tells, on the moon planet also there are living beings. But they are not given this body. They are given different body. Your understanding? On the sun planet also, they are given different body. Our body, if we go to sun planet, will immediately melt, will not be able to live. So scientists have very limited knowledge. Yeah. So this knowledge goes beyond. So whatever science cannot explain. Right? So we should
Thank
see
you,
that
Mataji.
that is what I said. You understood, Sia?
Yes.
Yeah. So that is what I said. Right? 1 second, beta. So that is what I said. That these things, your science, history, geography will not tell you. Bhagavad Gita is an eternal scripture. Yeah, which was there, like when the creation of the universe, this was there. Okay? So it was always existed. Yeah, 1 second. Radhika, do you have a question?
Thank you.
Yes, Mataji.
Sorry.
When the Krishna was, when the Krishna became big, he lived the Yashoda Mataji, or
Sorry.
he
Sorry.
lived the Yashoda.
1 second. Who is sharing the screen? Can you please stop? Please don't do this. Laksh. Yeah, Radhika. Sorry, I got a little distracted. Sorry. Can you please ask again?
In that second photo, Mataji, he lived the Krishna lived his mother Mataji, and went with the Radha. In the
Yeah, so
second photo.
Krishna is performing all his pastimes. In the Krishna book, it is mentioned all the pastimes eternally performing everywhere. Yeah, so he is performing this pastime with Mother Yashoda. At the same time, he's performing this pastime with the Gopals. At the same time, he's performing the pastimes with the calves. At the same time, he's in the Kurukshetra war, telling telling Bhagavad Gita. So like that, he's performing his pastimes everywhere all the time.
Krishna Mataji, Sana brother.
Yeah. Yes,
Mataji, you told that you will.
1 second. Raise your hand. Yes, Yashwasin. Yashwasin. Okay. Yes, Tana.
Mataji, you told yesterday you said this. You said
Mataji,
9
1 second, Tana. 1 second, Tana. Yes, Yashwasin.
ma'am, can animals be liberated from hearing the Hare Krishna Mahamantra?
Of course, you remember Jada Bharat story? Yeah, Bharat Maharaj, he got the deer body, and from deer body he remembered. So if Krishna wants everything. Jatayu, right? Jatayu.
Yes, Mataji.
Yeah, so Jatayu wanted Ram to. Ram blessed Jatayu, and then Jatayu went to the spiritual world.
Mataji, even Gajendra Katha.
Gajendra, absolutely. Gajendra, very nice. So whenever
Thank
you
you.
see, you know, animal dying or, you know, leaving his body, immediately you should chant Hare Krishna mantra. So at least in his next life, he will get a human birth.
Mataji, can I
Yeah.
ask
Thank
a
you
question?
for the information.
Yeah. Yes, Sanji.
I will definitely.
My sister
Yeah,
had
it is very, very, very nice.
my sister had told me that after your death is done, you roam around like a atma for 13 days amongst your loved ones and your house. So at that particular time, is our body, it is not visible to others, but our body is the same, or its appearance changes to something that is very dangerous or normal.
There is no body. So that is why in the Hindu culture, generally we burn the body. Why? Because the Atma should not get attached to the relatives and all. So that time we encourage that, you know, 24 hours Kirtan should be there, or 24 hours, you know, or maybe maximum number of time you should read Bhagavad Gita, because the Atma is around. So the Atma knows that his real connection is with Krishna. And when the Atma knows, TK entire life he would not have done anything. But when he at least he hears, and he might get a better destination in his next life.
So Mataji, the Atma roams around after the death for 13 days around the world,
13
right?
day, 13 day it begins his journey. Wherever.
Thank you,
Like,
Mataji.
okay. Yes, yes, Shreyasi.
Mataji, you told
Yes, sir.
yesterday you tell chapter 9 in more detail.
Yeah, this is in more detail. Listen attentively, you'll come to know. Yes, Shreyasi.
Mataji,
Yeah.
Mataji, my question is like she said that the body roams 12 days
Oh
around.
my God,
So,
we are just digressing from the topic. Okay, yes. About body and then a living body, last question. Yes.
so 12 days the soul roams, and after on 13 day do Vaishnavas and or Yamdutas come, or they come on the first day itself?
They come on the first day itself, but they are given a chance to be there with their loved ones for a certain period of time. Yeah,
Okay,
and
Mataji.
also what happens is that the time period of human, so human, क्या कहते हैं उसको, human hours are different from Yamaduta's hours or Vishnuduta's hours. So in that human hours, when they take the body, when they take the soul from the body, that individual says 12 days gets covered that way.
Oh,
Because the time span is different. The time span, human time span and their time span is really different. So that 1
so like
year. Yeah, so let's not get digressed. Let's not get digressed. Just focus on the devotional service. For you,
so like
Yamadutas are not gonna come. For you, Vishnudutas will come. An aeroplane will.
Mataji,
That's aeroplane आएगा. Vishnu lok se aeroplane आएगा. Don't worry.
Mataji, may I say something?
Yeah, we are just digressing
Mataji,
from the topic. Yes.
Mataji, I wanted to tell you that if God has written that if Mr. A is a person and he will die at the age of 72,
Oh, why are
so
you going
if
to
he
that?
has
Okay.
if he has faced the death at the age of 68 by a car accident or anything, so for the next years till the age of 78, so he is 68, so till the time of he is 78, he'll be roaming around like an atma for places, and he will
So
not
generally, yeah,
get
so
this thing.
generally that happens in the suicide cases, wherein in the suicide cases, because your destined death is at a particular age. So assuming that you are destined to live till 70 years of your age, but you commit suicide at say 15 years of your age, then from 15 years to 17 years, 70 years of your age, you will have no body. You will be just roaming around as a ghost, and you will be seeing your loved ones, you know, enjoying, doing very nice things. And then that is a very, very torturous thing. So that is why suicide is the worst thing to do in life. Never ever, you know, even if you get frustrated, it's the worst thing to do in life. Okay. So now
So
let's
Mataji,
not get into that. Let's not get into that. Let's focus on chapter 9. Any questions on this? Otherwise we will go into different topic only. Yeah, Dhruv, you want to say something?
माता जी जब जब घर में डेथ होती है तो 13 दिन तक गरुड़ का पाठ क्यों होता है?
इसके लिए होता है क्योंकि सोल भी सुनता है और हम लोगों को भी सुनना होता है। हम लोगों को लगता है कि हमको डेथ कभी आएगा ही नहीं, हम लोग तो अमर है, अब ऐसा सब लगता है हमको। Right? We see so many deaths happening. So for us, it is a realization. No, this situation, I also will be lying someday on this deathbed. Yeah. So this is going to happen with me also. So what should I do? I have a choice whether Yamdutas will come or Vishnu Dutas will come. If I study Bhagavad Gita nicely, then Vishnu Dutas will come with an aeroplane. But if I do all the wrong things, then Yamadutas will come. So for us to be aware, that is why this Garud Puran is read, so that it tells about
Mataji,
every.
can I leave because my mobile battery is low?
Okay, so
Mataji,
charge your
can I
mobile.
ask a question?
Charge your mobile. No, if question relating to this, then only question only relating to chapter 9. No other question. I will take all the questions in the end after the end of chapter 9. Okay, I will answer each and every question, but only related question I'll take.
Mataji, last question about this, Mataji.
No. Ask later. I will answer it. Don't worry. I'll answer all your questions.
Mataji,
I'll try to answer. Yes. Question number chapter 9.
Mataji, why is there written Durga Devi as the shadow of Haladi Shakti? That is my question.
Haladini Shakti, Durga Devi is a controller of the earth. We are going to come there. Just hold on your question. We are going to come there. Okay. Yeah. So now again back to
What is
chapter
the meaning of
9.
this, child?
Come on, let's focus on chapter 9. Let's focus on chapter 9. Okay. So let's come back here. So the Supreme Personality of Godhead said, my dear Krishna, my dear Arjuna, because you are not envious of me, I shall impart this most confidential knowledge to you. Yeah. In fourth chapter also we saw Bhakto Sime Sakha Cheti. He says that because you are my devotee and because you are my friend, that is why I am telling this knowledge to you. Yeah, if you are like this, then you will never be able to understand Bhagavad Gita. But if you are in this devotional mood, Krishna will reveal. Krishna will tell about himself and you will be able to understand. Yeah. So very important point Krishna is saying. Now, what is this knowledge that Krishna is talking about? Which is this confidential knowledge? So then he's saying that this knowledge which I am going to tell you is Raj Vidya. Raj Vidya means this is king of all the knowledge. This is Raj Guhyam. This is secret this is the secret of the secret knowledge. Okay, I'm going to tell you the secret. This is Pavitra. Yeah, this is very, very pure. And this is Uttam. This is the best knowledge that I'm going to tell you. Yeah. All the languages, every study that we do in the school. Yeah. That is only for earning money. Yeah. That money which are going to, of course, we need money. I'm not saying that you should not do your education. You should do good education. You should get good marks. You should be in a good position. But at the same time, you should understand that this education, I am not going to take it to the next life. Whatever money that I'm going to earn, big car, big house, wonderful, vacations, everything will be left here. And I'll be going with nothing. Yeah, I will be going with nothing. But if I study Bhagavad Gita, Krishna will give me credit for that. Yeah. So that is why Krishna is saying this. Now, this all Krishna is only saying. Listen very carefully. This is all Krishna is saying. This is Raj Vidya Raj Guhyam Pavitram Vidam Uttamam Pratyaksham Bhagamam Dharmyam Susukham Kartum Abhyayam. Yeah. So this knowledge is the king of education. So I'm going to launch a poll. Okay, everyone be alert. I'm going to launch a poll. Okay, 1 second. Hey, who is this Shritan? Please don't do this. Okay, so here I'm gonna launch this poll, okay? Okay, so here is the poll, okay? Yeah, 1, 2, 3, and here I launch. There might be some spelling mistakes, so please forgive me for that. So, what knowledge, what is the knowledge that Krishna is telling? As is the king of all the education. School studies which will help us earn good money, or bhakti study which will help
Mataji
us in this
submitted.
life as well as the next. Okay, so let me sing.
Submitted.
Okay, good, very nice.
Mataji submitted.
Okay, 84% answered. I'm just waiting for 90% to happen and then I'm going to end the poll. Come on, everyone, fast. Few of you are still left. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Okay, I'm going to end the poll now. We're going to move ahead. Okay, so perfect. 98% have answered correctly. I don't know one who, but maybe by mistake. Yes, of course, this is Bhakti study because this will help us in this life as well as the next. Okay, so good. And this is knowledge is everlasting. Yeah, and this is joyfully performed. Yeah. Why can someone tell me why are we saying this is joyfully performed?
Mataji,
Yes.
can I say?
1 second. Anyone else? You've been saying, you've been talking, so I'm just giving chance to someone who did not speak.
Mataji, can I say?
You have also been answering. Let me give a chance to someone.
Mataji,
who
may I
not
answer?
Mataji, may I?
Okay, chalo. Janvi wants to say. Okay, chalo. Let us hear from Janvi.
Because it is so much joyful to do bhakti of Krishna.
Okay, but why? How is it joyful? Yes, Vaibhavi?
Mataji, it is joyful because we are doing seva with devotion and with love for Krishna, and we are doing it only for Krishna, nothing for anyone.
Okay, good. Yes, Harini.
Believing in Krishna.
Okay, yes, Harini. Quickly, Harini and then Pallavi. And then me move to the answer. Yes. Okay, Pallavi.
Mataji, because it is something which we are supposed to do. Like if we are in our main role, then we are happy. But if we are doing other than it, then we are not happy.
Yeah. So I'll tell you why it is joy. Harini, you want to answer?
Mataji, may I answer this?
Oh, okay, Shreyasi.
Mataji, this is joyful because when like Krishna helps us in whatever situation we are, and when he helps, we develop a connection which gives him joy when we do something for his pleasure.
Also, the thing is, you don't have to go and sit in the Himalayas and chant and leave your food or, sit in the severe cold or sit in the hot sun. Yeah, even sitting in the home. So nicely you can do bhakti. Yeah. There's no one who is going to, you can feed Krishna nicely and you can feed yourself also nicely because it is Krishna Prasad that you're taking. Right? So so it is so joyfully enjoyed. You can sit under the fan or you can sit in the AC and then you can read Bhagavatam, you can read Bhagavad Gita, you can tell everyone about Bhagavatam, Bhagavad Gita, you can invite everyone. Yeah, so that is why it is very sweet, it is very nectarian. Yeah. So that is why Krishna is saying that it is joyfully performed. Bhakti, right? We saw Ashtanga Yoga. Ashtanga Yoga is sitting like this straight on the mountains, in the in the forest, in the cave. Yeah, in a very different posture. Yeah, we are sitting comfortably and doing chanting, sitting comfortably in our homes and studying Bhagavad Gita, learning shlokas. So nice. And hearing Krishna Katha. So nice it is. Right? You love to hear stories, right? So nice it is. That is, she says it's very joyful. That is what Krishna is saying. No tension. Yeah, that way. Okay. And how can
Mataji,
we
I
acquire?
have a doubt.
Yes.
My doubt is why should we not hold the mala while doing chanting with index finger?
Okay. I'll take that end out in the end. Okay. I will take all the doubts. Don't worry. Currently, write it down. Otherwise, you will forget. Write it down. Otherwise, you will forget. Okay. So I know our memory is very short. Sometimes it comes and then we ask, but write it down. I'll take all the questions.
Mataji,
Hare Krishna,
Anything
Mataji.
about this? Nityansh, Hare Krishna. Yeah, anything about
Mataji,
this?
can I answer the last slide that you have used before this?
You want to what?
I want to answer on the last
Answer. Let's move
slide.
ahead. Many questions to come. I'll give you a chance. Yeah, Sachi, I'll give you a chance. How should we acquire this knowledge? By association of advanced devotees. Yeah, we should this knowledge we should take it in Guru Parampara. 1 second, I need to share it with the sound. Okay. I want to show you something. Yeah. So this knowledge we should acquire it in Guru Parampara. Why in Guru Parampara? Because they will give you the right knowledge. Yeah, I'll show you one nice mistake. Yeah, 1 second. Hear this. And see, okay, what this was. Oh, what happened? Why is this not playing?
When Krishna is saying to surrender, not that we have to surrender to Krishna. Actually, we should surrender to Brahman, speaking through Krishna. Personal character of Krishna is immoral. He danced with the wives of other men. He had many wives. He is normal human like all of us. Don't take Krishna seriously.
So, if you hear from such people, what will happen to you?
We will get distracted from our aim.
We will go to Goloka, no?
Mataji,
We will get distracted from our aim.
Ma'am,
Mataji?
not even hell will have a place for us.
Mataji just said that the people you live with, you get influenced by them.
Yeah. So, we will not go to Goloka, we will go to hell. So, that is why Krishna is saying here, I am not saying anything. Krishna is saying that if you want to acquire this knowledge, acquire it from Guru Parampara only. We see, like even in Haridwar or even in North India, we see so many sadhus. They will give knowledge. Yeah, they will give Bhagavad Gita class, they will give Bhagavatam class. After the class, they will go and, smoke a hookah. Yeah, so is that good? For that, God life, right? Life of purity. It's very important. If you are going to teach someone, you yourself should be pure. Yeah, but so that is, and then this is all contaminated. They will not be able to give you pure knowledge. So knowledge should be acquired by the association of advanced. Yeah. So here is the nice. So in Bhagavad Gita, in the purport, this is a very nice story of Narad Muni, which is covered. Yeah, I'll quickly tell you the story of Narad Muni. So Narad Muni actually was a Gandharva. In his previous life, he was a Gandharva. Yeah, his name was Upavarhana. So he was in the heavenly planet.
Mataji, who is Gandharva?
Gandharva are one of the singing songs where they are into music and all in Swargalok. Yeah. So he was staying there. He was very handsome, good looking, curly hair, and had a nice figure and all. And he was very attractive. And all the apsaras and all that were very, were very attracted to him. So he had a very sweet voice, and his body was very fragrant. And he used to apply chandalwood paste, and good looking, fair, and very beautiful, handsome Gandharva. Yeah.
Mataji.
And he's always surrounded by beautiful women. Yeah. So many.
What is the meaning of KC devotee?
Sorry.
What is the meaning of KC devotee full form?
Krishna conscious devotee.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay. So once what happened is there was this assembly of demigods. Okay, there was this assembly of devatas, and they had all assembled there for some very very serious discussion. And a serious discussion was going on between all of them. Yeah. And but this Narad Muni was standing behind and joking. Yeah, he was singing something else only. And then when the serious discussion was happening, this demigods became very angry. He said, what is this? What is this Upaparna doing? He doesn't understand that we are seriously discussing something. He said, you are, they cursed him that you will go to Goloka and you will take a birth at the womb of Dasi. You will become a Dasi Putra. Yeah, you will take birth at the womb of a maid servant. Yeah. So then this Narad Muni became this Upaparna. Upaparna became very sad, morose, and then now he took birth as a son of a maid servant. Now this maid servant, right? Somehow she was doing some work, and she was trying to feed herself and her small child. Yeah. So this
Mataji,
respect, yeah.
sorry to interrupt you, but then could you please turn off the chat because there's nonsense happening which is totally not related
Seriously?
to the topic.
Really,
Oh my
Mataji.
God, I didn't realize this.
Yes, Mataji.
Okay.
Mataji, everyone is
Mataji,
saying,
yes, Mataji. Even I
everyone
wanted
is
to say this.
sending something. It's distracting. They are disturbing. I'm getting notifications.
This
I'm
is
distracted.
so bad. This is so bad. Is Krishna going to like this? Krishna is going to love this, right? Krishna is going to bless you. Krishna is going to give special blessings to all those who are doing nonsense in the chat. Right? Krishna is going to bless all of you. Yeah, thanks, Nityansh, for highlighting. Where was I?
No problem, Mama.
Okay, so then what happened is, um, yeah, so he took the birth as a son of maid servant. Yeah. So then his mother, this boy's mother was serving in a school, and then there was this saintly people who came, and what happens is during the rainy season, the saintly people, they don't go out because they're generally on the move. They stay at one place only because in the rainy season it becomes very difficult for them to go from one place to another. So they were just staying there. So they decided that they will stay in this particular place where this Narad Muni's mother was a maid servant. So Narad Muni's mother is always used to serve them. She used to cook nice food for them. She used to serve them. She used to take their plates. She used to wash the utensils, and then she used to um, clean their clothes, wash their clothes, and everything. She used to take good care of them. And Narad Muni used to help them and help his mother into all these activities. She was her mother was doing here. But then always this Narad Muni used to see that this all the saintly people are discussing something. Yeah. So he then slowly went to them and he asked them that can I sit with you? I just want to hear what you're saying. They said, yes, why not? Please sit with us. And then he heard them discussing so lovely pastimes of Krishna, and they were laughing, and they were just enjoying all the pastimes of Krishna. And this son, small little boy, he was hearing, and he was also relishing. One day, he asked them, I heard that, if you take remnants of I am a very small and a sinful boy. So if you give me the remnants of your food, remnants mean leftover. हमारे प्लेट में जो झूठा रह जाता है ना, that is called leftover. So can you please give me remnants? Remnants मतलब leftover food. Can you please give me those leftover? I will eat them so that all my sins will go away. So then they said, yes, why not? So every day he used to eat the leftover food of the saintly people. Now after the end of 4 months, it was time after the end of rainy season, it was time for them to leave. So Narad Muni, the small little boy, became very morose that they are going to leave now. So then then Narad Muni actually then they said that then they gave him all the instructions. They initiated him. They gave him diksha. And they initiated him, and they gave him all the instruction what he should do, who is God, how he should worship God, how to chant the mantras, and what is the real aim of life, and all that. Boy, like all of you, of your age. So then they told him everything, and then they left. Yeah, when they left, after they left, suddenly his mother was, was bitten by a snake, and his mother died. And after his mother died, there was no one in the world. There was no one in the world for this little boy. Yeah, so then he thought, what do I do? So then he remembered all the instructions which were given by the sages. He remembered
Why
that
is there Watchman? Why?
that he remembered that Krishna is going to be there with him, and he decided that he's going to follow all the instructions. So then he then he leaves this place. Yeah. Then he goes to the holy places, he goes to the lake, he takes a bath, he drinks the water, he takes bath, and then he sits under the banyan tree to meditate. Now he's sitting, he's remembering all the instructions which the sages gave him. Yeah. He's sitting now and he's meditating. He's chanting the mantra, and in his deep inside is very sincere. This is how actually we should sit and chant every day our rounds. Not like what everyone is doing whole day. What others are doing. So like that, he was fully concentrated on Krishna, fully concentrated. Yeah, and that point in time, Lord Vishnu, yeah, sitting Paramatma in his hand, suddenly gave him a darshan. Yeah, he came in form of Shankha, Chakra, Gada, Padma, and nice yellow garments, with a helmet and so jewel studded necklace and all. And he came and we gave him darshan. And he gave him darshan and suddenly vanished. As soon as he vanished, Narad Muni, where did this, my Lord went? And then immediately started searching. And then, but again he closed his eyes and again started concentrating. But yeah, he was not able to see. Yeah. And again, so this happened for quite some time, but he was not able to see. So then this invisible voice spoke. Yeah, this Lord spoke. Oh boy, you will not be able to see me again in this lifetime, because one who is not complete in services and freed from all material contamination can hardly see me. So he said, you still have to be pure. Yeah, you still have to perform bhakti, and then you'll be able to see me. But as a special favor, I have shown you myself. Why did I show you? I'll show you so that you know who I am, and then your intensity to see me will increase. Yeah. So by my mercy, you will always remember me and will continue making advancement in Krishna consciousness at the point of creation, yeah, or annihilation. So he says that so that you will always remember me and you will have a desire to see me. Yeah. So after that, then what Narad Muni does is then he goes to holy places, he chants the holy name of Krishna very sincerely, and when he has to leave his body, he has been awarded a spiritual body. Yeah. He was awarded a spiritual body, and Krishna gave him a veena. And he said that, okay, Krishna, okay, Narad Muni, you can travel wherever you want. So he can go to the material planet, into our big dark dungeon. He can go to Vaikuntha planets. He can go to Goloka. Where Narad Muni just goes with his veena. And what does he do? He sings the glories of Krishna. Yeah, he sings the glories of Krishna. Now I am going to launch a pose, okay? Come on.
Hare Krishna
Mataji,
Mataji, Dandavat Pranam.
what is the meaning
It
of
is said.
Hold on. Let me launch a pose.
Sorry
Mataji,
Mataji, actually
Hold
today I
on.
was late because
Acha. Chaitanya, once again, huh?
yes Mataji.
So,
Mataji, suppose
yeah, 1 second. So, here is your pose. Okay.
Mataji, the pole is not keep.
Yeah, 1 second, huh? Yeah.
But the pole has not come.
Yeah. Yes. 1 second. Here is your pose. 1, 2.
Mataji, I had a doubt.
1 second. Let me launch the pose, okay? 1, 2, 3, and here it goes. Why did Narad Muni get a spiritual body and a spiritual destination? Because he heard the instructions of the sages, because he followed the instructions, because he was sincere. Come on, everyone.
Submitted, Mataji.
Mataji,
submitted.
Mataji, submitted.
Mataji,
Okay. Good. Let me submitted.
Mataji, submitted.
Mataji,
Okay.
submitted the poll.
Okay, good. I'm going to end the poll now.
didn't get.
Oh, you have to see your screen, beta. It will come, beta. Oh, no worries. Anyway, you can see this now, okay? So the correct answer is only hearing of the instructions. Will it help? No. Only following instructions, whatever we think like? No. It is following both hearing and following. Yeah, so same thing, very important for us. So correct answer is both 1 and 2. Yeah, why is it the correct answer? Because see, we hear so many instructions in Bhagavad Gita. But if we don't follow, are we going to get benefit? No. Yeah. So hearing and following. Yeah, that is the reason why. So correct answer is 1 and 2. So it's 69%. Now only 69% here. So this is a little poor score. You all need to be a little more alert and attentive. Yeah. Okay. But anyway, Haribol to those who have selected this. Yeah. Okay, chalo.
Mataji,
Yes.
can
You
I
have
say?
a question? You have a question? Anyone? You have a question, Sachi?
No, Mataji, I wanted to say something.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Mataji, I have a question.
Who has a question? Yeah.
Mataji
Yes.
Shreyasi.
Yeah.
My question is, I've heard that Narad Muni got a curse and that's why he could roam everywhere with a spiritual body.
No. He doesn't get a curse. Then he will be so sad. So the curse, even if he get, I don't know about that past time wherein he got the curse, but even if he get the curse, it is so much in his benefit, right? He can go anywhere. And what does he do? What does Narad Muni do? You see in these pictures.
He makes
He-
other also.
Yeah, he makes everyone Krishna conscious. He makes everyone devotee. Yeah, he made Dhruv Maharaj devotee. He was Prahlad Maharaj. He was Vyasadev's guru. Yeah, so he was Brigari. He delivered Nalakuvar Manigriv. Yeah. So Narad Muni was like, Nalakuvar Manigriv are the sons of who?
Kubera.
No. They are this treasurer. They are
Narad
treasurer.
Muni. Brahma. Brahma.
Who is the treasurer of all the demigods?
Narad.
Kubera.
Kubera.
Kubera. So they were sons of Kubera. What did you say? You said Narad Muni.
Mataji, I said Kubera only.
Kubera, acha, ठीक है. My bad. I'm sorry. Okay, so this
Mataji,
is
I also told Kubera only.
okay. Then my bad. I'm sorry. Okay, chalo. Okay, so these are the 9 pieces of devotional service. I will not cover this now. Okay, let me cover this. So if you want to see, let me cover. So then why does so quickly in this 2 minutes I'll cover. Okay, these are 9 pieces of devotional service because I still have 10 minutes to cover. Okay, this is Shravanam. Okay, Shravanam, that means hearing about Krishna.
He'll understand. Not that within 5 minutes, 10 minutes he'll understand the whole thing. That's not possible. He is a diseased man. He requires treatment, medicine, and diet. In this way he'll understand.
Yeah, so what is
A
everybody?
diseased man, if he doesn't care for medicine, diet, then he'll
able to understand the
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna.
chanting the holy name and chanting the holy name. Very important thing about Krishna. Pada Sevanam, becoming a servant of Krishna. Archanam, yeah, doing the worship. Everyone, all of us have an altar at home. Every day we should offer something to the Lord. I'm going to cover that shloka. Not today. When you go to the temple, bow down like this.
He's always meek and mild, with a warm and friendly smile. So simple in his living, singing all the while. He sings out Krishna's name, his glory and his fame, to serve his Lord and Master, in pleasure or in pain. And when I see his love, I know I've got a long, long way to go. When will I taste the love that he is feeling?
Yeah. Dasyam, Hanuman. Yeah. So here Krishna says, okay. So this is about when will you be able to attain Krishna? When will you be able to understand Krishna? When you perform this 9 process of devotional service, when you hear about Krishna and follow his instructions, okay. But now in the third shloka, they are saying, but a faithless person who is, who doesn't have faith in Krishna, what will happen? Yeah. The faithless person cannot attain me. Why? So this I'll tell you a nice story of Shishupal, okay. So Shishupal was the son of Krishna's Bua. Okay, so Bua is like his Vasudev's sister. He was the son of Vasudev's sister. Now
Mataji, I know this story.
okay, so Shishupal was born with 3 eyes and
I
4
also know this,
hands. Yeah,
Mataji.
so Shishupal was born with 3 eyes and 4 hands. Okay, so then when he took birth, his mother was very upset. Oh my God, this child looks so weird, and this 3 eyes and 4 hands. How will he survive? And he looks like a demon. So she always used to pray. She went to so many yogis and so many people, and then she was saying, if something can be done, if prayer can be offered to that, he becomes like a normal child. So then everyone said that, all the big yogis and all, they said that, whoever takes him in his, that there is one person who can do this. We do not know who that person is, but that person whenever this child is taken in that person's lap, suddenly his eye will disappear and his 4 hands, 2 hands only will be there, 2 hands will disappear. But the thing is, whoever that person who helps him do this, he will be the killer of this person. Okay. So then she was very happy and she was very worried also. So then what happened is, then one day Krishna went to meet his Bua. And then this Shishupal was like small little boy. And then, Krishna took him on his lap. And when Krishna took him on his lap, suddenly his third eye disappeared and his 2 hands also disappeared. So then only 2 hands were left. Yeah. So then his mother was very happy that, now my child has become normal child. But then she was very worried also that means, is Krishna going to kill Shishupal? Is Krishna going to kill my child? So then she was very worried. So then she told Krishna, see Krishna, see this he's your cousin, he's your brother. You cannot kill him. So please don't kill him. So then Krishna said, see, I will forgive his 100 offenses. But after 100 offenses, I will not forgive him. So then this one said, okay, fine, no problem. At least 100 offenses you forgive. Yeah. So then, later on what happened is that the Shishupal wanted to marry Rukmini. But Rukmini wanted to marry Krishna. And Rukmini in her mind only, she had surrendered herself to Krishna. She wanted to marry Krishna. Now then since this Shishupal also wanted to marry Krishna, and so then he committed so many offenses that, against Krishna. So his Paap ka ghada, his bucket, his pot of sins was increasing because he started committing offense against Krishna. Once what happened is that Yudhishthir Maharaj had organized a Rajasuya Yagya. Yeah? In the Rajasuya Yagya, Krishna, everyone was invited. Everyone was invited because of course, because Pandavas had organized it, Kauravas were also invited. Everyone was invited. All the big kings were invited. And Krishna was a special guest. And Krishna was given a very special treatment. And everyone was praising Krishna, everyone was talking with Krishna, and Krishna was treated very specially. Now the Shishupal saw, and Shishupal had any which was anger with Krishna because he wanted to marry Rukmini and Krishna took away Rukmini. So Shishupal was any which angry with Krishna. So then what Shishupal did is Shishupal said that this Krishna is like a cowherd boy. And this cowherd boy, what is he doing in the Rasuya? Hand, left, right, center, he was cursing Krishna. Yeah, and Krishna was just counting his offenses. Yeah, 79, 80, 81, 82, 98, and 99 offenses. And when 100 offense was over, now he said, I can kill you. And 101st offense, Krishna took his Sudarshan Chakra and chopped off the head of Shishupal. Yeah. So, like this. So Krishna says that those who are not faithful, those who are faithless, Krishna is only saying, those who are faithless, who do not have Shraddha in me, yeah, for them, they cannot attain me, and they will struggle in this material world in the path of birth and death. That is what Krishna says. Yeah. So like this. Then further he says, by me, and my last 5-10 minutes, then we'll close it. He says, by me, in my unmanifested form, the entire universe is pervaded. All beings are in me, but I am not in them. What is he saying? All beings are in me, but I am not in them. And this is very contradictory, right? Yeah. So he says that all these universes are coming from his body. Yeah. So here you see all these vegetables and everything. So now we try to find Krishna. Will you find Krishna in these vegetables?
No. No, Mataji. But the taste is Krishna.
Yeah. So how did this vegetable come and how did this taste come? Because it is energy of Krishna. Yeah. So everywhere we see, right, this fruit, this vegetables, everything that we see, it is not Krishna himself, but it is energy of Krishna. This mountain, this river, this lake, this forest.
It is the taste of Krishna.
Yeah, everything
Mataji,
is the, yes.
as it is said that the taste of there is a taste of Krishna. So so before eating, if we don't offer it to Lord in case we are outside, so we sing Mahaprasada and then eat.
Yeah, absolutely. Otherwise, we are eating sin. Yeah, so that is what Krishna is saying, that so here says all living beings are me, but I am not in them. So you cannot see, yeah. But Krishna is saying this is all my energy. Yeah. So here's the example, okay? Example which is given in Bhagavad Gita is like a king. Okay, so now king has various departments working under him. Okay. Now, when the king has, somebody is looking at, say, sanitary department, somebody will be looking at, say, treasury department, somebody would be looking at, say, education department. So, king would have various departments working under him. Yeah. So now, so the king is king present everywhere? Is present king personally there everywhere? No. But all his departments are operating under the direction
Your voice is not coming.
of the king. Yeah. So that is what he's saying. So all the king is present in so just as the king is present in all the department by his energies, Krishna is pervading everywhere in terms of his energies. Yeah. So you see this picture? Yeah. He says that, let's skip this. Yeah. Okay. So here you cannot see Krishna everywhere, right? But Krishna is there in form of energies. And how you can see Krishna? By devotional service, right? Further he says, although I am maintainer of all living entities, and although I am everywhere, I am not part of this cosmic manifestation. For myself is the very source of creation. And so he's saying, even though I have created everything, yeah, even though everything I have created, I'm not part of this cosmic manifestation. And see, so comfortably he's sleeping. Yeah, so this is Atlas. Atlas is a Greek god. Yeah, there they believe that Atlas is holding the earth. And the earth is there only because Atlas is holding the earth. But this Atlas looks like so tired. Yeah, holding the earth. So small. Big. The earth is so big. Atlas is so small. But Krishna is so aram sitting. And he is saying that all this energy is just fragment of my energy. Yeah, that is what Krishna says. Yeah. So he's saying though I am everywhere, I am not part of this cosmic manifestation. Then he tells about the creation. Yeah, creation. I have discussed this many times. He tells about this creation. So he tells about this Goloka. Yeah, he tells about this is Madhurya Dham, and this is Vaikuntha Loka. Below is Vaikuntha Loka. Yeah, Aishwarya Dham. We just saw this, and this is Brahma Jyoti. Brahma Jyoti is all the light which is coming from the upper planets from Krishna's body. Yeah. So we see, right? People say that no, Krishna is light, Krishna is not personal, right? Yesterday we discussed this. Is Krishna light? Krishna is not light. This light is coming from Krishna's body. And here is the Karna ocean. So Krishna is there in this Karna ocean. And from his body, millions and millions of universes are coming out. He doesn't have to do, a big experiment, or he doesn't have to do a big project that, now I'm going to create the universe. He doesn't have to do a big project of that sort. It's very easy, yeah. It's he just, one second, I'll just show you where it is.
Mataji,
Oh, yeah. So it's very
why
easy,
have you raised
easy
your
to create
hand?
all the universes. Sorry?
Why have you raised your hand?
Why did I?
Raise your hand.
I don't know. Somebody has raised a hand for me. I did not do it.
Mataji, how much time more? Miss, how much time
5 minutes. 5 minutes.
Mataji,
Yes?
I have a doubt.
Yes, Yutikshri.
Mataji, I want to tell you something.
If you have a doubt, then tell me. What do you want to tell?
Ma'am, no. Mataji, not a doubt.
Okay. So can you tell me at the end? We will just finish this last 5 minutes.
But I have a doubt.
Yes, yes. Acha, can I do one thing? Can I just quickly finish this in 5 minutes and then I take all the doubts? Is that fine?
Yes, Mataji.
Okay, just hold on. Yeah. So Krishna says, I am independent and others are dependent on me. Yeah. So you see, Krishna is not dependent. Yeah, we are all dependent, and all these demigods they do not have their own energy. They are all working under supervision of Krishna. So all the demigods also are dependent on Krishna. Yeah. So it's not that Krishna demigods are not demigods are also dependent. We think that if we serve Durga Mata, then so the thing is that sometimes we are generally like second class and third class devotees. Okay, all of us. Now, many times, some of us, of course, are there pure devotees, but many times what happens is we go to the temple. Why do we go to the temple? If someone is sick, if someone is not well, or if our घर में कोई problem होगा, there's a problem in the house, or something is that, we go to the temple, we pray to the Lord, and then everything is fine. Suddenly we stop going to the temple because now our desires are satisfied. Then we stop going to the temple. Yeah, are we good devotees? No. Irrespective of whether something is there, something is not there, still we should go to Krishna, right? Whether we are happy, whether we are sad, still we should go to Krishna. Otherwise, we are second class or third class devotees, right? Why? Because we are always dependent on Krishna. If Krishna is not there, very difficult for us to survive. Yeah. So Krishna says, how do I support? I enter into all the beings as Paramatma. And because I am there, everyone, So this also we should remember, okay? Anyway, I'll skip this because this quickly I'll tell you, okay? So many times what happens is, people would say that,
Mataji, how much time left?
5 minutes. 5 minutes. Yeah. So many times, listen carefully. No speaking. Yeah. So Krishna says that, whatever I am telling you, you should listen with faith. Yeah. Not that, not that, whether Vedas exist, whether this Bhagavad Gita exists or not. We do not know. We have not seen like that, right? So many doubts might come. So this is a nice story of a Brahman and a cobbler. Yeah. So maybe many of you might know this story, but it is worth listening this story. It is always good to, make ourselves remind about such things. Yeah, so this Brahman and cobbler, what happened is when Narad Muni was just going around various places and he saw this Brahmana, and Brahmana asked him, "Arey Narad Muni, you have come. Can you regularly go and visit Vishnu? Can you please ask him that, Brahmana asked that, I perform so many sacrifices, so many mantras I chant. When will I get a chance to go to Vishnu Loka?" So he said, "Okay, I'll ask Vishnu." Then he happens to meet a cobbler. Cobbler is doing his, work. And he happens to meet Narad Muni. "Oh, Narad Muni, I'm so fortunate that, in one lifetime I could get your darshan." So then he said, "Narad Muni, you go to Vishnu Loka. Can you please tell me what Krishna would be doing there and all? And when will I get a chance to go to Vishnu Loka?" So then he said, "Okay, I'll ask Vishnu." Then he goes to Vishnu Loka. He tells about the Brahman, he tells about the cobbler. So then the Brahmana, Vishnu says, "This cobbler will take millions of lifetimes to come. But this Brahmana will take millions of lifetimes to come. But this cobbler will come this lifetime only." But then he said, "Arey, this Brahmana is chanting so many mantras, is doing so much yajna and all that, and still you are saying that he'll take millions of lifetimes to come." So he said, "Okay, tell them. Okay, if they ask you, I'll tell you why. If they ask you, what was I doing, you tell them that Vishnu was putting an elephant through the hole of a needle." What he was doing? Putting an elephant through the hole of a needle. Elephant through the hole of a needle. Yeah. So then he said, "Okay, I'll go and tell them." So he goes to this Brahmana and he said, Brahmana, he asked, "Arey Vishnu, Arey Narad Muni, did you ask Vishnu when will I go?" And by the way, what was Vishnu doing? So then he said, Vishnu was putting a big elephant through the hole of a needle. "Oh, Narad Muni, why are you making fun of me? You did not get anyone since morning and you're making fun of me. Why are you doing this to me?" So then he said, "Okay." Then he goes to this cobbler, and this cobbler asks, "Oh, Narad Muni, you are back. What was Vishnu doing when you were there?" So we said Vishnu was putting a big elephant to the hole of a needle. So then he said, "Vishnu can do anything." Yeah, he believed. This cobbler believed, but this Brahmana did not believe, right? So then he understood why Krishna said that this cobbler will immediately come back in this lifetime. So whatever we are hearing, we should hear with full faith. We should not doubt Vedas. We should not doubt Bhagavad Gita. We should not doubt whatever is being told here, right? This is a transcendental knowledge. Your geography and everything will tell you about the Big Bang story and so many things. But this knowledge wherein the universe is coming out of the body of Krishna, Krishna expanding himself, Krishna expanding himself as Mahavishnu, wherein the universes are coming out of his body. Then Mahavishnu expands as Garbhodaya Shri Vishnu, wherein he enters every universe. Remember these terms of Mahavishnu, Garbhodakshyayi Vishnu, he enters into each universe. And then Garbhodaya Shri Vishnu expands into Kshirodaya Shri Vishnu, who is the Paramatma sitting in everyone's heart. So like that. All these things you will not learn in this Big Bang and all. Big Bang theory, geography and all that will not teach you all this. But here, this is a transcendental knowledge. This is the secret knowledge. Yeah. This is the knowledge which you will understand if you are chanting nicely. Otherwise, you think, theek hai, how does it matter? Is there, is there. But you will be able to appreciate if you are chanting nicely. Yeah, it's a very important point here. I'm not going to cover this because Krishna has. Okay, this also I'll skip. This also I'll skip. Yeah. Last 2 minutes. Okay. Last. Sorry. Cobbler मतलब जूते रिपेयर करता है ना वो. Then Krishna says, I am last 2 minutes. I'm done. Then he says, I am the one who creates all the universes and I am the one who destroys them. So like that he says. Okay, I will cover this shloka in the end. Okay, next class I will cover this shloka. It's already 5:25 and you all might be tired. So I'll cover this shloka. I'll take all the questions now. Okay? Yeah. What questions you have?
Mataji, I have a doubt.
One second. I'll go line by line. I'll go line by line. Yes, Anvita.
Mataji, can I leave the class?
Yes. Whoever wants. So the class is over. I'm just taking the questions now. Whoever has
Hare
questions.
Krishna,
Whoever
Mataji,
has
Dandavat
questions.
Pranam.
Dandavat Pranam. Chaitanya, where are you?
Dandavat Pranam.
Mataji.